And I've been trash with my vlogs lately. Not only have I not been making enough content, but I've also been super low effort with my content as well. I'm hoping that I can make up for it with the money that I'm making on TikTok, that I can buy another camera. I'm looking at the FX3. If the FX3 Mark II doesn't come out soon, I'm gonna pick up a FX3. And one of the reasons that I've been thinking about lately is, so I do short form content, but because I batch film my short form content, I end up filming for longer than an hour. And as you guys know, the Sony ZV-E1, this guy right here, it's not meant to record for long periods of time. It's meant for vloggers. But because I'm recording so many videos for so long, it tends to overheat and then I have to take a break. It's kind of like a quality of life thing for me. I can't be taking breaks for my camera overheating because that's just eating into my time. Ideally, what I could do, record my videos, wait for it to overheat, edit some videos, come back and record, but that kind of throws me out of my mindset. I just want to get a camera that does both, but I have to sell this one first because I have two Sony ZV-E1s. If I can sell that one, then I'll definitely pick up an FX3, and maybe if it lines up, maybe if they announce the FX3 Mark II this year, then I'll end up getting that. I hope they announce the FX3 Mark II soon. That way I don't buy the FX3 Mark I and then they release the next one and I'm like, oh my god, I just wasted. I mean, I wouldn't waste it. Like, the camera would still be good. The one thing I know for sure is that like I still have all the things that would work with it, like the mic, the battery, and that kind of stuff. I don't think if I got one, I would regret it. I think either way, I would love the FX3. I just love the look of it. I love the features, like the dual slots and all that stuff, because I'm constantly swapping out SD cards. So definitely want to grab that. Right now, I can't really see myself getting it when I have two Sony ZV-E1s. But anyways, right now, Julie's at work. She's doing a tour for the construction project that she's doing, and I'm at home today. I'm filming some TikToks. It is our 2-year anniversary, so we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff this weekend. Tonight we have someone else's anniversary dinner to go to. I guess you could consider him her boss, but he's actually the owner of the project. So we're gonna go to their dinner, their anniversary special thing, whatever they're doing. It's at a hotel. And then tomorrow we're gonna spend the day at home having our anniversary dinner. It's our 2-year anniversary. We've been together for 2 years. Anyways, right now I'm just trying to take advantage of the time that I have alone so that I can film, because I like to get in the zone. So far, I've actually already filmed a bunch of TikToks this morning. I did around 10 videos, but I haven't edited it yet. And there's a ton of products that I have to do. I got some crazy stuff. Let me just show you. I got this brand, Hover X1, actually sent me a drone. So I'm gonna do that. And then there's a bunch of small stuff like earbuds, phone cases, that kind of stuff that I have to do. I also got another drone. It's called a Skyrover S1. So pretty excited about that. But it does take a lot of time for me to film and record those types of videos. So I wanted to get the videos out that I know I had to do before I start dabbling with other stuff. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time for the gym. The main reason why I wanna tackle these products now is because the office is getting kind of crazy. And I need to make sure I stay organized, because I noticed that when I'm not organized, that my mind gets cluttered and that I'm not able to think of new ideas and get creative. When I have a free and open space, then I'm able to ideate and think and have these creative thoughts and come up with these ideas that can make a video go viral. But other than that, we are doing super good right now. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it on this camera, but in the last 30 days, we are at $15,000. Let me see if I can focus. There you go. $15,000 in the last 30 days. On TikTok, I make stupid 30-second videos. I just want to start the vlog off with giving you an update, and then I'll try and carry you through the rest of my day. So I did end up finishing editing for the videos that I need to post tomorrow, and now's my time to catch up on my samples that I haven't done. I have about 16 samples that I have to do, and I just unboxed a fan for the company Drio, and they actually sent me 2. I think it was a mistake. They were supposed to send me 1, but now I have to do 2 extra samples. What I really wanted to get ahead of this weekend was to clean up the room, and look at the amount of boxes I have behind me. That is freaking ridiculous. I'm gonna try and get that cleaned up, and then the bed right here with all the samples on it. I want to get it organized. I want to reduce the amount of products that I have around because I'm not promoting all of them, and there's only a couple of them that are like real serious winners, and that's the stuff that I need to double down on. So I don't want to just be having products loom. So I'm gonna try and clean up the office, get my headspace clear with all this stuff, because again, I can't concentrate when I have a bunch of products staring me in the face. And once the office is clear, then I can go back to filming additional videos. But right now it's already 9 o'clock and Julie gets home at 12, and I don't want to take up any time when I'm not with her. And oh my god, I forgot to water the succulents. Holy crap. This is the succulents. I don't know if you guys remember from the previous video that Julie got me for hitting my $1,000 a day. I need to water this guy. I don't think she did. She said that she watered it when we got it, so I'm gonna go ahead and water that right now. So before I get into my work, again, I was just having a thought the other day, because with the amount of money that I'm making right now on social media, I had this conversation back with a kid that I met in Miami. He's actually in the community that I am, and we're talking about the idea of a 9-to-5 versus being an entrepreneur and making money online. And the debate is that working a 9-to-5 is like working for someone else, and you want the freedom to do what you want to do. And my take on it was that if you enjoy your job, I understand where people are coming from, and I think because he's so young, and he always mentions McDonald's, so I guess he worked at McDonald's, and I understand, yeah, if you work a 9-to-5 and you work at McDonald's, then definitely go pursue something else, and you don't want to be clocking in, clocking out, and doing something that you don't enjoy. But someone such as myself, I am an engineer and I actually enjoy my job. I wouldn't say I love it, but I don't find it like, I'm not, oh my god, it's so hard. For me, it comes relatively easy, and at times it can be challenging. Of course, no one wants to go to work. But my argument is that doing something like TikTok, you're not truly a business owner. You have a business for sure, but you don't own anything. You're not, at any time, at the end of the day, you still work for TikTok. If TikTok goes down, you're screwed. And that's kind of where I am. If I knew that TikTok was gonna be forever, or all this online money making affiliate was gonna be around forever, and I have a stable system, then yeah, of course I would wanna quit my job and have the freedom to go anywhere I want. But for someone like him, he especially does live streams, which means you have to be in front of your computer, and you don't have that freedom. If you don't have an internet connection sitting in front of your computer with a product, then you don't actually truly have the freedom of being anywhere at any time where you want, right? I mean, I guess you could just not stream, and if you don't stream, then you just don't make money. Also, you're at the mercy of TikTok. If TikTok goes down, you're done. Whereas if you're a true entrepreneur and you owned a business, like let's say you owned a coffee company, then yeah, you set your own hours. If you don't want to work, you hire employees and that kind of thing. Again, I think it's because he's so young. For myself, I'm older. I'm gonna be 35 this year, and for me, my job, I definitely am making more on TikTok right now than my normal job, even as an engineer. But for me, having a stable source of income where I have medical, I have retirement, and that kind of stuff, that is why I always want to have my job, because at the end of the day, it's safe and I have the ability to acquire and invest more. So what I use TikTok for, and Amazon and all these online business ventures, is I use that as an extra margin so that I can invest. I can invest in things such as my Roth IRA, I can invest in my retirement, I can invest in regular stocks and crypto. So for me, this gives me the margin, and all I'm trying to do now is stack up so that at the end of the day, I don't even have to work TikTok or my regular job. I can have my investments pay for me, right? Because my passive income would be coming from the interest that I'm earning on my investments. The difference is, I'm older, he's younger, and like, I just think that there's a big stigma against working a 9-to-5, and I just think that why not have both? Especially like at the end of the day, they're both quote unquote 9-to-5s. Like, you're still clocking in for a certain amount of hours so that you can get paid, versus having your investments pay for you. You can't walk away from that desk job. And for me, I don't see, if there was an issue, like for example, if I couldn't do TikTok because of my work and TikTok is paying me $1,700 to $2,000 a day, like it's a no-brainer. But right now I'm trying to take advantage of both. I'm trying to take care of all the stuff, that the benefits I'm getting from working a 9 to 5, as well as having all the benefits of working TikTok, and then all that money that I earn can make money on itself. And the crazy thing about it is, like, if you're young and you're watching this, he was talking about, you know, taking his money and moving to Miami, and he currently lives with his parents. So I get it. Like, you want to be independent, you want to live by yourself, but just the move alone and then paying rent and then working in front of a live stream, to me, is like the same thing. You're just gonna enter the rat race, and you're not even accounting for the taxes that you gotta pay on your money. Like, you see $10,000, $20,000 a month, but you don't realize that you have to pay taxes. You have to pay. You're not even investing into your retirement, and you don't have any medical. So all those things are all costs. And then now you're gonna move out and spend money to live in Miami, which is, you know, I mean, I guess if you have roommates, but then how independent are you really if you have to move in with roommates? Just a thought I had. I understand some people do the full transition, but for someone like me who has a good career, I don't think it's the best move to just quit. Now, that being said, if my investments were paying me the same that I'm making at my 9 to 5, then it makes no sense for me. And if I'm able to make more by not being at the 9 to 5, then it makes sense, because then it's bottlenecking me, if you know what I mean. But yeah, anyways, I know the exposure is weird in the background. Like, I'm just trying to make the outside look cool. So I know that I'm probably, you know, all dark over here, but I thought it was a cool look. And yeah, let's get back to grinding.
You know what I'm talking about, 'cause you just get me, yeah, you so pretty. If everything is dipped in gold.
So I just took a bunch of trash downstairs, and right now I actually want to come down here so I could grab my Nano, because I left it in my car. And my idea before was to use the Nano in the car so I have something available at all times, but I'm realizing now that I need to be using this camera as a POV camera, like clip it onto my hat or clip it onto my lanyard. There's no mic right now, so I'm just filming on the stock audio, so it's probably not going to be the best audio. And oh my god, there's a freaking dog running loose by itself right over there. And oh my god, where is he going? Do you see that? Where is his owner? Oh my god. Okay, it looks like his owner was over there. Jesus. I was like, just running on the street by himself. But yeah, I wanted to come downstairs, grab the camera, toss all that rubbish that we cleaned up, and then grab some coffee so I can get my second win. And I'm probably gonna start doing some unboxing videos. I wanted to do more of my videos that are currently popping, which are like the headphones, 2 sets of headphones and 2 sets of fans. But I think I need to take advantage of the fact that I have time right now to film the new products. That way during the week I don't have to stress out about it. I do have enough for tomorrow, but I need to have enough for the next day, because tomorrow I'm probably not gonna film much. And I hope the audio on this thing is decent, because I didn't use my mics. I think I'm gonna start using the Sony mic, the one that I put on top, as more of a studio mic, and then I'm gonna use the DJI mics again more often, because I think it is a little better. It'll fit the ecosystem a little better. Anyways, we're gonna head to Starbucks, get that second win, and we'll talk about what we get when we get back into the car. I forgot to take a video of when I got my coffee, but yeah, I got the usual vanilla sweet cream cold brew with the salted caramel foam. But again, man, I gotta stop ordering coffee at this time, because there's this one chick that, like, I can tell that she's the one who makes it, because I noticed a pattern, and she sucks. And she's super slow too, like she's super lazy. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that, but she's like always talking, and then her coworkers even look annoyed at her, and she's the common denominator of why this coffee sucks. But yeah, anyways, I got it. It does indeed suck, but I needed the caffeine anyways, so yep, got that. And I like this camera better anyways, so it worked out that I didn't get the video in the car. So we got our second win now, and I think we're gonna record product videos for some new products that came in, and hopefully get some videos in before Julie gets home. See you guys later. So last night was pretty fun. We had that dinner that we went to. I put the clips earlier, and today just worked a lot, filmed some high ticket items, a couple drones and stuff. And we're probably just gonna finish off the night with a steak dinner and just watch a bunch of movies. I'll probably get some B-roll of the food later, but I was talking to Julie the other day, or earlier today, and I think right now I'm gonna take a break from posting YouTube videos. Not like I'm posting a ton. I post like maybe every 7 or 8 days, but I think with the way that TikTok is going, especially because I got another account, and then Julie's also gonna be doing TikTok when her phone comes in, and it's a lot of planning, a lot of thinking, and I just think that at this moment YouTube probably isn't the best thing for me to focus on, because it takes the most time, actually, the filming, the planning, the editing, and all that stuff, and it's just not growing as fast as I wanted to. But I think in the future, like I've said before, my ultimate goal, I want to do YouTube. If I could make the same amount of money doing YouTube instead of TikTok, I would do that in a heartbeat. I actually hate TikTok, but right now it's going well. And I was just talking to Julie earlier, like we made enough money this month that we could pursue one of our other things that we want to do, which is to open up a coffee shop. I just saw on Facebook that there is a little coffee turnkey business that's for sale for $18,000, and I'm like, right now I think I'm sitting at like 16K for the month, and it's only the middle of the month. We still have like another 2 weeks to go. In the time that I could have filmed one YouTube video and edited and all that stuff, I could have probably made like 50 TikToks, and one of those was gonna be a banger and it's gonna pay me money. I'm just gonna like not commit to YouTube. I'm not gonna not do YouTube. I'm just not gonna commit to it. If I do YouTube, I'm probably gonna do it with my other cameras that are like super portable, so I don't have to think about carrying this camera around and worry about the quality. And I'll just probably do like blurbs here and there, like give an update on how, like what's going on, or maybe I go out for coffee, or maybe it's just a gym thing, but I'm not gonna do any edits. Like, I mean, I'll edit like the dead spaces and stuff, but I'm not gonna be doing any kind of effects or transitions or music, all that kind of stuff. It's just gonna be like, you know, one moment in time. Maybe I'm driving home or something, and it'll just be updates. That way I have documentation. If there's something significant, like say we go on a trip or I hit another milestone on TikTok, then I'll do that. But like from a day-to-day perspective, it also just doesn't make sense, because when I'm doing TikTok, like because I'm so focused on that, it's not like my day-to-day changes much, and I struggle to find something to document that makes it interesting other than me just bragging about my wins for the week. Or, you know, if it's not wins, then I'm gonna be complaining about how I didn't hit that number, so I don't want to be in that spot. Anyways, enough rambling, but yeah, anyways, that's how I'm gonna end the vlog. And like I said, there'll probably be some B-roll at the end, and I'll try my best to make this vlog pretty good, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.